Today I'm going to be showing you how to thread the sewing machine and how to wind the bobbin. My name is Edie from Sewright Fashion. Sewing machines, they come in different models, but they're pretty much the same when it comes to threading. Consult your manual. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Those who have already subscribed, thank you for your support. Let's get started. Threading the bobbin. The bobbin is threaded on the top of your sewing machine. We have got a leaky diagram here which shows you the direction which your bobbin should go, your thread should go in the disc. Bobbin thread disc there. That's the leaky diagram. Take note of that. Your thread is going to come through. We've got an arrow here which shows that the spool, the bobbin spool is slided towards the right, and then it will start moving. Let's start threading. This is my bobbin. This is my spool stopper. This is my spool stopper. This is my thread. That's what you need for threading the bobbin reel. What I want to do now, I'll take my thread. It must be facing me this way. I put it on the thread spool and put the thread spool stopper in there. And then I come here following the arrow into the disc there. It must make a click sound. One of the rings in my bobbin reel I thread through. Wind a few, the bottom one, wind it just a few wounds clockwise. Now put it on the spool and slide. Using the foot pedal, start machine stitching. Then I will trim this off. Machine stitch. When it's full, it will stop. As you can see, it's not moving anymore. It's ready now, it's full. And the needle wasn't moving at all, because once you slide it over here, the needle stops moving. Now I'll slide it back. And the needle starts moving. Take off your bobbin reel. You're going to be threading the bobbin into the bobbin case. Threading the bobbin case. This is the bobbin case. We want this bobbin reel inside here, and then we'll place it on the sewing machine. Raise the pressure foot up, raise the needle by turning the wheel towards you. Now open the shuttle. You want to look at the shuttle now inside the bobbin, where the bobbin is going to go. Take off the cover and open in here. That's where your shuttle race is kept, where your bobbin case is going to go. Now we've got our shuttle race. Take your bobbin reel and hold it with the right hand. The thread must be facing you this way, and hold your bobbin case. This is the bobbin case. Hold it with the hinge. Open up the hinge and hold it this way with the hinge. This lever must be up. What you want to do now, you want to take your bobbin reel, place it inside and roll it inside and put it in this groove there. Just the shuttle. There is the way the pin is going to go. Yeah. I've got my bobbin case on the left hand side, and that pin must go in there. I'm going to move my machine and you lodge in the bobbin. It must click. Push it in and it must click. Now we're threading the top. The top half of threading has got a list of steps as well. We've got step 1, step 2, and then step 3 with your step 4, the last one. We'll start threading. This is your first thread guide. Make it click and then come down there into the groove. Make sure that is right inside up to the tension disc. Bring up the take up lever and thread it, hook it up there. Hook down here. That's another thread guide near the needle. Hook it in there. Using your thread guide, you can thread your needle, or you can simple thread by hand. Your needle, you raise it up. Towards you, like this. Move the wheel towards you, and then up. Bring the thread, it has picked the thread. Bring those 2 threads forward and flip them to the back. Close the case, put the machine the cover there. You are ready to start your sewing. Now you have to check if your threading was perfect by placing a strap fabric to test. Put down the lever. Put down the presser foot. Slowly put your needle down, just 2 stitches or so, and then you are happy. It's not hitting anywhere. With your foot, press start stitching, your foot pressing on the presser foot, machine stitch. And then check to see if your threading was right, was done properly. Pull the thread over at the back of the sewing machine and cut the thread. The threading was perfect, so I'm happy I can sew my main garment. If your threading didn't come up okay, I've got a video on troubleshooting, how to troubleshoot the problems which you face when you are threading. Happy sewing!